Hello, good morning. Yes, but first coffee. So today I am using up the rest of my pumpkin spice. Yay! So I like pumpkin spice, but I won't probably have any until next fall. My favorite is the chocolate caramel. So today I'm going to be making some breakfast here shortly. See what I can scrounge up in the fridge and freezer. But Tom is taking me out to dinner this evening, so I probably won't have a dinner for you today. But we'll see. So I've got a big mess going in my kitchen today, but this always happens when I go shopping. And then I poop out, and then I have to clean it up the next day. So it's not horrible, but I have some work to do this morning. These are all my refilled coffee pods. Got to take those out to the, not dumpster, composter. And got a few dirty dishes in the sink. And then over here. So yeah, I've got some work to do this morning. So I'll be back with breakfast after I get this cleaned up. Okay, well, it's a gloomy, rainy day here in Ohio. Not looking too pretty. Got everything covered up on the deck. I just have big, huge garbage bags that I bought on Amazon that I stick over everything. That way, if they get ripped up, I throw them out. But they've been lasting pretty well. This is year number 2 for this one. But it looks so gloomy. My beautiful garden is pretty gloomy. Anyway, so we'll work on the indoor garden, I guess. But this is what I have to do today, or tomorrow probably. Here are all the cookies I bought. There's quite a few, and I want to frost those, do some chocolate dunking, and then put everything in the tins. So, yep, I've got work to do in there too to get ready for Christmas, because Christmas Eve, which is when we celebrate, is in 6 days. So time to put the pedal to the metal. So I'm trying out my new ring light, and so far so good. Let's try the different colors. That's warm light, that's daylight, and this is the brightest. I don't know, which do you think? I think I like this one. Anyway, it works great, and that's the one I got at Mark's for $19.99. Yay, I love when things work. I think I said that yesterday. Anyway, coffee time. I was sitting here thinking that wouldn't it be great? I mean, my idea of a perfect holiday would be to every day do a little bit to get things ready, right? Ideal world, you have all your gifts wrapped by 2 or 3 days before the holiday. They're all under the tree. You have your menu all planned, all the gifts, all the cookies are packed up and ready to go. But does that ever happen? No, it never happens. So at the last minute, you're always running around stressed. I guess it's part of the plan there. But anyway, so we have 6 days before Christmas Eve, and I still have to clean the house. And I mean, I've been working on it all along, but things that I had planned to have done like a couple weeks ago, I'm still working on. And that's part of the problem. I mean, even if you have people that don't have physical problems, whatever they are, and if you're a younger person and you have a family, you have the same issues because things happen, you get interrupted, other things come up, or you're just too doggone tired to get anything done. And that just doesn't happen to people that are, that have a physical problem. It also happens to people that have families. So, anyway, in an ideal world, I've been working on it for 71 years. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, when I was a kid, there wasn't any stress, there was just excitement. But now that, as you get older, it's almost like you go through a phase where everything peaks. Like you have a family, you have little children, then you have teenagers, you have different issues with that. But it's like a crescendo, and it just keeps building and building. And then after a while, as you get older, it does calm down, and then you go to retirement, which is the phase of life that I'm in now. But then you have other worries. I mean, unless you were really diligent and you put away a lot of money, if you were able to do that when you worked, you have different things that stress you out as you become a senior. And I mean, even younger people worry about money, but as you get older, you still worry about money unless you have a huge nest egg, or you know but most of us don't have that. I mean, in the real world, most of us do not have that, and it's okay. But learning to live within your means takes a lot of the stress off. And that was one of the things that I was trying to do this year. I mean, I've been doing it for a couple years already, and that was downsizing the Christmas activities. And I don't want to give it up. It's not like I don't want to do it anymore, but adjustments need to be made. And so, if you can afford it and it's around the holiday time and you have a lot of housework to do, maybe you can get your grandkids to help you clean up, or get your grandkids, if you want to bake cookies, get your grandkids, or even your kids, make it a fun holiday thing where you can do it as a family. I know a lot of times we feel that we have to do everything ourselves because it has to be perfect. But really, if you think about it, it's not about the perfection. People come over because they want to be with you, not because they want to be in your perfect house with your perfect meal, with your perfect hairdo, which I don't have this morning. But so I'm working on bringing more and more and more of the chill factor into the holidays, because that's what your family wants. They want the togetherness. And let's face it, if we have too much going on in our life in the holidays, you get crabby. And that's the last thing I want to be, is crabby on the holidays. So I just wanted to have this little talk. And so I'm going to think about what I want for breakfast. And what are you guys having for breakfast? Are you doing this challenge along with me? I'd love it if you did, and I'd love it if you kept some updates in the comments below. Let me know how you're doing, because we can cheer each other on. Yay, team freezer cooking, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's corny. I get it. All right, I will be back later with a delicious meal, or I may just have leftovers for breakfast. We'll see. But like I said, Tom is taking me out to dinner tonight, and I usually only eat half of my meal in a restaurant because the portions are so huge. And I don't need to gain any weight. I really don't. I'm
it's enough. All right, I'll be back later.
Okay, breakfast time. Let's see what I can scrounge up this morning. I'm getting a lot of little leftovers in here, so I think I better start eating some of them. So I have still this sausage patty. I have 3/4 of an avocado. So I think I will have that. And then, let's see, I think I will put some salsa on there. And let's see, I don't know yet. I'm thinking about mixing the salsa with some mayo because this is almost gone. So I think I'm going to give that a try. And then, let's see. I think in here I have one more bun that needs to be eaten. Yes, one more. That's from the Dollar Tree. Those were pretty good. So let's have a breakfast sandwich. So I still haven't cleaned up my mess. That'll be a project for after breakfast. And then if I'm still hungry after my sandwich, I have still this little muffin that I pulled out of the freezer yesterday, and that was really good. I had a little bit with a snack, and I put some of my homemade jelly on it yesterday, and that was tasty. So let's make a breakfast sandwich. Okay, I just wanted to show you when I store my avocados, this is the one I had yesterday, I always store it with the seed. It keeps it from oxidizing too much. And it does have a little tiny bit of browning, but hardly any. So that's how I always store my avocados in the fridge. Okay, let's make a sandwich. I'm not going to toast my bun this morning. There's hardly any of this left, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that on here. That's good enough. I don't want too much. And then I'm going to put my avocado slices on there. I love avocado, and it's healthy for you. So we'll have that. And then I'm going to eat my sausage patty, which isn't a sausage patty, it's actually mushroom, bean, and oat burgers that I made back in, looks like I made them in November sometime. And I like to make these ahead of time and just keep them in the fridge. So I'm going to have that on top of it. And then I'm going to put some salsa on top of that. So I like this mild, chunky Tostitos salsa. It's not real hot. I can't eat anything that's too spicy. So it's really tasty, and it adds a lot of flavor to pretty much everything. And I'm not a big person of, I don't really like a lot of heat in food. So, all right. That is, might as well stick this on top too. That is my breakfast this morning. And then, like I said, if I'm still hungry, I will eat this muffin with some of my homemade jelly. All right, let's give this a taste. Let's give this a taste. I don't know about the mayo and the salsa, but I'll let you know. Pretty good. It's tasty. I like it. Now you could put a little lettuce on there if you wanted to. Or, I don't know. But I like it the way it is. Now, I have the sausage patty cold, but you could heat it up too. You could add some cheese. So, just use your imagination. All right, I'm going to eat my breakfast. Clean up my messy kitchen. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more meal ideas. All right, my friends. Abundant blessings. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Be good to others. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.